Hello friends, welcome back to the studio. In case this is your first time here, my name's Heather and I'm the owner of a small business called Charming Chapters, and I make reading accessories and digital downloads for book lovers. Today we are going to be working on catching up on some orders that have come in over the weekend. It looks like we have about 8 orders to work on, 5 book sleeves total that we need to get sewn up. So that's going to be the plan for today. As you probably can hear, I've got the air conditioner running in the background. It's supposed to be another hot one here. It's going to be in the 90s and the studio gets a little toasty, so we're going to work as long as we can today. And also it's pretty smoky outside too. We've got the Canadian wildfire smoke coming down. So if you notice that I'm a little bit stuffy today, it's just my allergies kicking in with all that smoke in the air. Unfortunately, with the smoke, I haven't been able to be outside a whole lot lately. Like I said, it's been really warm, it's been smoky, and I miss being in my garden. But on the plus side to not being able to go outside, I've been working on reading some books. I'm going to be sharing some reviews for those on my bookstagram page here shortly, so if you want to come hang out with me over there, that is Charming Chapters blog. That's on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And like I said, I'm going to be sharing some fun stuff. I got some giveaways and some fun games and stuff planned too, so come hang out with me over there if you want to talk books. But if you are a small business owner who'd rather talk fun business things, I also have a Facebook group for that too. That is called Creators Club, of course, by Charming Chapters. You come hang out in there. I'm working on getting that going too. It's a brand new group, but I'm going to be posting some fun games and different things in there where we can share different business tips and tricks, different things we're crafting on, things like that. So come hang out with me over there too. So like I said, because of the weather, I haven't been able to be outside, but I've been getting all kinds of fun things done inside with reading and different things at the shop here. So if you want to find out what I've been working on, come hang out with me on social media. But anyways, we are going to get started on those orders, try and get those done today before it gets too warm. As for the rest of the week, we're just going to wing it. I know it's kind of been the theme lately, just winging it. This week I am working on paperwork for my quarterly taxes, which are due this Friday when this video goes live. So I do need to get those done this week too. So like I said, we're just gonna wing it. If the weather allows, I'd like to take some pictures. As I mentioned in the last studio vlog, I want to do some updates on Etsy and the website for some different listings. So I'd like to try and get those done if we can, if the weather allows. With the smoke in the air, that adds an additional red hue to the lighting. So I don't know if it's gonna work this week with the smoke, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll wing it. We'll get the orders done and then we'll go from there and figure out what the rest of the plan is for the week.
Cause I know that we're changing. Hold tight, 'cause I know we're changing. But I will be forever young in your arms 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down. And now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Now they're looking up. I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down.
Okay, it is about 2 o'clock. I just finished sewing all the book sleeves and pulling everything for the orders. So I'm going to give you a quick peek at all the orders before I pack them up. I want to get them over to the post office before they close at 3. So I've got an hour to get everything packed up, get everything taken over there. So like I said, I'll give you a quick peek and then we'll get those taken to the post office. Back from the post office. It is getting pretty toasty outside. It's getting humid too. It looks like the smoke is lifting a little bit, which is really nice. Can actually breathe without smelling the smoke, so that is fantastic. But it's almost 3 o'clock, so for the rest of the afternoon, I'm just gonna work on my paperwork, try and get that done. I definitely won't get my paperwork finished today. I'll probably have one more full day's worth of paperwork, I'm guessing. But as for tomorrow, I do have a chiropractor appointment in the morning, and while I'm in town, I'm gonna run some errands too. So depending what time I get back tomorrow, and if we have any orders to work on, we might be hanging out in the studio here, or I might be continuing on my paperwork journey. If I do that, then we'll be back in the studio working on something on Thursday. So we'll just see what time it is tomorrow when I get back, and then if we have any orders to work on too. So we will see you guys again when we see you. Hello friends, happy Thursday. Obviously I didn't do any filming yesterday. It was kind of an interesting day. I went to my chiropractor first thing in the morning and my shoulder's really been bugging me, so got some KT tape on here, so that's pretty sore today. He was adjusting it, and then the tape helps kind of keep things in place and promote blood flow and stuff, so I'm pretty sore there. And then after that I ran over to Barnes & Noble. There has been a book that I've been keeping my eye on. I was really hoping to get an advanced reader copy, or an ARC as they're also known, but I wasn't able to get one of those. But I did see that it was released early at Barnes & Noble, which they're not supposed to do that, but I had to run over and pick up a copy of that. It's called Vow of Eternal Night. Sorry, it's backwards for you guys, but I was so excited to see that Barnes & Noble had put it out early. So I got a copy for myself as well as a copy to do a giveaway. I'm going to do that on my Bookstagram and booktok page. So if you want to come check that out, I'll be doing that probably within the next few days here. But anyways, it's kind of like a vampire romantasy, like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So I'm really excited about it. Like I said, as soon as I saw that the publisher Entangled Publishing was talking about it, I knew I had to read it. So I picked that up yesterday at Barnes & Noble. And then after that, I had ran over to Home Goods and I found the coolest dragon at Home Goods. He was in the Halloween section, but I'm going to put him up with my Fourth Wing collection. I just thought he was so cool, something I could leave out all year round since I've been growing my Fourth Wing collection. So I'll have to find a spot for him. He might have to go up on top of the bookshelf. But anyways, I found him, and then I found a really cool birthday card for my sister-in-law, and then also some dried edamame. If you're not familiar with that is, it's soybean. A lot of people will eat them fresh, but in this case I had picked up some dried ones because I was really excited to put them on a salad. When we had them on our salad last night, it turns out that I am allergic to them. My cheek has started swelling up a little bit in my eye. I'm actually still a little bit swollen today. Then it moved down into my mouth. My gums started swelling a little bit in my throat. So luckily I had known like the symptoms of an allergic reaction. I haven't had one like this before, but I know people that have. So I took a Benadryl right away, just knowing that I was having a reaction. And I think between that and then my regular allergy meds that I take every night, that helped it so it didn't get as bad as it could have. It didn't like affect my sight or my breathing or anything like that. My throat didn't swell up. I just got ahead of it with the meds, so it was kind of an interesting night. I can still kind of feel it today. Like I said, I'm a little bit swollen kind of in my nasal passage, and then my gums too are a little bit sore today. But yeah, that was kind of scary. I messaged my doctor this morning asking if I should have some extra stuff on hand just with harvest coming up, because my husband works with soybeans. And, just maybe if I need to have an EpiPen or some quick reacting allergy meds that I should have on hand, just because I know from the past that when my husband comes home when he's been harvesting, whether it's wheat or soybeans, whatever it is, he has to put his clothes in the washing machine and go shower before we can even say hi to each other, just because my allergies are that bad. But yeah, this was the worst reaction that I've had to anything like that. I'm pretty familiar with allergies. If you've watched studio vlogs in the past, you'll know I take allergy meds quite a bit, and in the summer I have reactions with like the dust and stuff from harvest and whatnot. But yeah, this was a pretty good one. I'm still feeling it today. I'm pretty tired. My body's just like, what is going on? So today we're just gonna take it easy. I think we're gonna take some pictures of our new book here so we can get those ready for a giveaway. We'll probably do that. And then I'd also like to take a picture of Crescent City 3, that's House of Flame and Shadows. I had just finished reading that, so I haven't had a chance to post a review for that yet. So I think we'll take a picture of that here too. And then I think I'm just gonna work on paperwork the rest of the day. We don't have any new orders to work on. It's kind of the slow season right now. Everybody's getting ready for back to school. Everybody's saving money for school supplies, school clothes, different things like that. Vacations are still happening and stuff. So I'm pretty used to it this time of year. I know August is going to be a little bit slower. So from here on out, we're just going to kind of gear up for the holiday season. Once I get my paperwork done, I think we're going to start sewing up some book sleeves and just kind of, get a head start on some of the popular ones, just because the holidays are coming around. And if you have been following along the studio vlogs, I'm actually discontinuing all the physical products. So by the end of the year, I won't carry any physical products, which is kind of interesting to think about. But I do want to get ahead on some of the popular items that we have left, just have everything ready for the holidays, because we're going to do some big discounts. We need to find homes for all of the accessories that we still have here. So we're going to do some big discounts. But with that, I'm sure there will be an influx of sales. So like I said, I want to get ahead of that. Probably starting next week, we'll work on getting some of those book sleeves stocked up and just ready to go. Yeah, like I said, I think we're just gonna take a couple pictures and then I'll be working on some paperwork. So let's get those pictures done. All right, pictures are done. So like I said, those are going to be for a giveaway. That's going to be on my Bookstagram page. So if you want to come hang out with me over on Instagram, TikTok, or on Facebook, just look for Charming Chapters blog. We'll be doing that giveaway here. I do have a couple other giveaways planned for the future, and that's where I'll be posting my book review too for Crescent City 3. So if you want to come hang out, talk about books, I'd love to have you over there. I mostly read romance and then fantasy or romantasy, where it has a mixture of the fantasy and romance. But even if you're not into that, you can come hang out with me. I also have a Facebook group, kind of like a reading group. I actually have two. I started a new one. The main one that I have is called A Court of Book Babes. So you can come in there and talk about whatever books you want. Post your book reviews, or maybe got some fun book mail, things like that. And then I just started a new Facebook group too. It's North Dakota Book Lovers. I was really surprised to find that there was not a Facebook group for the readers of North Dakota. So instead of waiting around hoping somebody would make one, I decided to make one myself. So if you are in North Dakota and love books, come hang out in there. I'm trying to get that up and going, reach out to some different, book bloggers and things like that from our area and just kind of build that up. North Dakota is pretty rural, so there isn't like a whole lot of bookish events or anything like that. So I think it'd be fun to have a place where the readers of North Dakota can come together and we can talk about books. And, the few book events that we do have, we can talk about those and maybe mention some different bookstores and libraries that are throughout the state and stuff. So yeah, you can come hang out with me over there too. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to work on paperwork the rest of the day. I need to get that finished up. My quarterly taxes are due tomorrow. And being I don't have a whole lot of energy and we don't really have a whole lot of projects to work on anyways. So I'm sorry it's going to be a little bit shorter vlog this week, but life happens, Like I said, I don't want to overdo it with my allergies. My sinuses are still plugged and my mouth is still a little bit sore. So we'll just plan to have a little bit busier next week, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to finish up my paperwork, get that all done, and then I'm going to start editing this video for you guys. So hope you guys join me again next week. We'll try and get some more pictures done and we'll start working on those book sleeves and get stocked up. So I hope to see you guys then. Bye for now.